Just tie up the curtain so we don't trample all over it. Hi! Today's the day we start the greenhouse. It's exciting, huh?
Yeah, I totally think it's exciting. We gotta check on our piers first, though.
Yep.
It's been a few days since we've poured them.
Probably like a week.
We've had like a freeze, and we had to make sure that they were above freezing the entire time, and they were. So we also had some rain, so we covered them so that they wouldn't get ruined by the rain.
It was raining while we were pouring them.
Yeah.
Then we covered them real quick.
Sounds pretty hard.
Looks like cement.
Yep. All right, looks like the piers are doing good. We'll probably pick up that tarp at some point. Not sure when.
Yeah.
We'll just let it kind of hang out there.
For now. It's got rocks on it. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an eyesore, but...
Just a little bit. That's all right, though. To the greenhouse. To the greenhouse. Here we go. And we're in the greenhouse now.
Here we are. Okay, we get to decide how big it's going to be now.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of know. We put rocks down a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
So here's one of the corners. And then here's another one of the corners. I don't know what happened to the other corners. We might have used those rocks for other projects. So we're going to remeasure it again.
Right.
I forget what that is. 10 feet? 10 by 20 or something?
Or was it 12 feet? Or was it 16?
It's not 16. That's not 16.
No, that's a little shorter.
Maybe 12. Okay, so this row is 24 inches wide, and it goes pretty much right up against the wall. We figured that we would be able to reach the back of it instead of having this row be 30. And then our walkways, we're going to do 12 feet wide, or 12 inches wide.
I think 12 foot would probably be a pretty good one.
12 feet. And then our next row is going to be 30. We've got another foot walkway here. And then another 30 inches here. And then another foot here for a walkway. And then what's this one, 30
This
again?
one might be 24 because we're getting to the edge of 15 over here. And if we're going to have thermal mass, the idea is we want to have a solar like battery essentially. So we're going to have barrels on the north side wall, and then we'll have the roof kind of angled so that it takes advantage of the southern
solar gains
in the wintertime. But during the summer months when it's higher, we'll have a slight roof over it so that when the sun's high, it shades the barrels so that it cools the space during the summertime, if that makes sense.
So far it makes sense to me, but it's all science experiment here on this property because we've never done it here or ever. We've never done this, have we?
I've never done it.
We've never done this. So, wish us luck. If we did a work table on top of the barrels, I think that would be a great place to start seedlings. And then the barrels would just be like, it would be like a bar made of barrels, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So the barrels essentially, here's 15. This is a 2 foot area right through here. So this is representing the barrel. So if that's walkway there, how much space would you want for the table? Because the table can be probably like a counter depth or maybe even a little deeper.
So it could be like the width of the barrels.
Yeah.
And
so
then,
2 feet or so.
Yeah, 2 feet. And then the walkway would be maybe a foot if we could.
So...
because we don't want to be like stepping on the plants.
Yeah.
We're going to get back to you. Dang old wheelbarrow footprint's 2 feet.
And then the top of it is approximately 32 inches or so. So the doorway, if we make a 36-inch doorway, then
that'll work. I guess my concern is that the wheelbarrow coming into the greenhouse, it needs to be able to access the areas, but we don't want to waste our footage on pathways, so we got to do this smart. So what if
the middle path is 2 feet?
Yeah, I was just thinking that, because then you can go the door, you can come in the door, the wheelbarrow can move along the center of the greenhouse, and then we don't have to worry so much about a bunch of paths.
So what if we make this one here 2 feet?
Well, where's the center of 16? Maybe we just change up our pathways.
Yeah, let's do that.
One sec. Move over that way. Keep going.
There's our 16 right here. And then our 16 center is right here at the 8. So if we did 1 foot on either side of this, so that's our center. So if we did one here and one there, and this is our big center.
Yeah. Here, let me rub out. Let me use my eraser to...
I'll use my eraser over here. This is my earthen eraser.
Erase that. Okay, here we go.
There we go. So that's our center 2 foot.
Center 2 foot.
And then if we're moving, I'll erase. Probably get the erase and get these leaves out of the way.
Yeah, I'll do that in a minute here.
All right, so if our 16 is right here, there's the backside wall. And then 14 is our 2 feet for the barrel.
14 inches and 2 feet. Oh, 14 feet is the 2 feet.
14 to 16 is our barrel. And then from here, that's our barrel. And then if we want, do you want 12 inches in front of the table, or do you want to do 2 feet in front of the table?
What does that leave us from here to here?
So 138 would be 30 inches.
30 inches.
And then that would be a 30-inch row. And then we would have 2 feet and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2.5 feet of walking here. Which would
probably
be
good, because then the wheelbarrow could fit
on this side
down
also.
this path too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that works out good. So we've got 30 inches from the wall. We've got 2 feet, 30 inches, 2 feet, another 30-inch bed, and then another 2 feet, and then 2 feet from the wall for the rain barrels. Yeah. Like, it's gonna give us lots of room to wheel around the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Woo! Heavy duty.
Yeah, I wish I had. I need to fix that axe.
Want it, bro?
Yeah.
I got a lot of digging to do here.
Okay. Let's see. So that looks perfectly north to south right there. Okay, that should be good. But because it's so soft, I want to go in deeper on this one. There we go. Cool. So That 16 feet didn't do it.
Oh, I got pickaxe. So, we have good news and bad news.
Which do you want first?
I think that it's obvious that the soil here is very fertile because of all the trees here. There's an abundance of things growing. But because they just like plowed out this area with a bulldozer, we're dealing with a lot of roots. And there's just tree roots and like just tree roots everywhere. There's tree roots everywhere. So we're gonna have to dig out a lot of tree roots on this whole property, that the cleared spaces to make the garden happen. So we're gonna have to dig up a lot of these guys. And there's a lot of rocks. A lot of rocks. But other than that, I think the soil is super fertile. So we're just gonna have to learn how to deal with that and how to amend the soil and do those things. But I've read some cool things about no-dig gardening and how to work with the soil. So we're gonna figure it out.
We heard that every single time it rains here in Missouri, that rocks grow. So we're pretty excited about that also, because we could also use those rocks for things like making little retaining walls or landscaping or beautification projects.
Beautification projects. That's a good guy. This seems like a pretty easy one.
Oh, that's a big one.
So let me get some more digs in.
Yeah. Nice. Good job. Aaron unearthed an earthworm. Look at that. How great is that? This soil is wonderful.
We have a worm.
We have a night crawler. Look at that guy.
We gotta put him somewhere where it won't step on him.
Yeah. Look at that guy. He's just living life. Looks like he's doing
Oh,
good.
we dropped him.
That's all right. They're like gummy worms. They're very pliable.
Oh, how do you know that didn't hurt him?
We don't know. So we need to set him somewhere that he'll enjoy life. Like right here. There you go. He'll find his way inside the ground again. There you go. It looks like rocks are growing on Aaron. With every move, there's more rocks and more rocks. Our pile's getting bigger here. We've marked out our boundaries. These aren't level. They're just showing where our corners are over here. So we've got 25 feet on the south wall. We have 16 feet over here on the west wall.
Northwest.
Yeah, the west wall here. The north wall, 25, and then the east wall, 16. So there's our footprint. We have this tree right here that's gonna be enjoying the wall on this side. I'm not sure how tall it's gonna be over here. So we may have to either cut this tree down and use it for part of the structure, or leave the tree and just keep it limbed on this side. We'll have to decide that here in a minute, but we got to clean up all of this brush and all these roots and stuff.
Rocks. All the rocks.
And the rocks.
I've got a rock bucket specifically for driveway rocks. And then big rocks are going over here. So
Are those more landscaping, or?
Those are more like landscaping or like building stuff rocks. And then, yeah, I'm going to go over this. Now that I got most of the leaves out of here, I'm going to go over it with a rake and see if I can loosen them up a bit and then pick the rocks out of the soil.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Some of these rocks are going to be really good for like pathways, I feel. Like a lot of them have really flat surfaces. Yeah.
We might
That's
be
gonna
able
be
to
pretty
use them
cool.
for building stuff too, which would be cool.
Yeah,
But
like little retaining walls or whatnot.
we do have rocks as a resource, and we do have lots of sticks and twigs and leaves and compostable stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll have really nice, rich compost probably next year. It's
That's exciting. And human manure. Dirty dog. So it looks like Aaron's multitasking also. This is some like roots and stuff which are kind of shredded, and that makes great kindling for our little cubic mini fireplace. Nothing but net.
These little guys are good for kindling.
Nice.
They burn really fast. But the really shredded bits, I'll show you. Oh, some I've already collected. But this stuff is the bomb for kindling. It's kind of nice to burn wood instead of like your leftover paper and stuff. I'd rather burn wood.
Oh, would you?
I would.
This is bare minimum right here. Let's see how wide this is. 33 inches. We did a 36-inch door. If it's 33, do you want to do 6 on either side? Or is that too big? It's a pretty big door.
That's pretty big.
Because 32 or 33 and 12 is 45.
Yeah. It's got to be big enough though so your knuckles don't hit the wall, but your hands are on those
They're
posts.
pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 33,
Yeah, it's 33 dead net.
so maybe 36.
36 pretty standard.
That's a normal door.
Pretty standard. There's a lot of normal door sizes. 36 is one of them.
Whoa, mushy.
You found a mushroom?
Found a mushroom. Look at that little cutie.
Yeah. That one looks really good.
Can you eat it, guys?
I don't know.
What do you think?
We're gonna eat it and we'll tell you what happens.
So much for no-till gardening, kids. It's roots magoots up here.
One of these little nubs that were sticking out of the ground ended up being an actual stump. And so
Full
this is
stump.
exactly where one of the beds is gonna be.
Yeah.
So it has to come up.
Oh my
so-
gosh, look at the size of that thing.
We're following the root out a little bit.
It's like a freaking skyscraper down into the earth. Like, it's so deep.
Yeah.
So deep. Just to give you some perspective, this is my human foot.
What size of shoe do you wear?
I'm a lady 6.5.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
So if you're the measuring type,
There you go. And these roots go for days.
and if you want to buy her a new pair of boots,
Thank you.
6.5 ladies.
This goes into the next neighborhood pretty much, hey babe?
Yeah.
Look at all those little rootlings.
Yeah.
Rootlings! That's probably the technical term for them.
Rootlings.
And then I found a whole other tree, I think, right here. Another one.
Thanks.
Yep. Alright, here we go. Back at it. Roots magoots.
We are champions.
I think that one.
Aaron did the final blow. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That is roots magoot. So this is exactly how we do no-till farming here in Mizzou.
I think that root went to the core of the earth.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's
Yeah,
part of it's still going down there.
The center of Hollow Earth.
Alright, there's still more rooty tooties to deal with.
More fun where that come from.
Just chopping some wood. Did I tell you guys that I broke 2 axes in one day? Heads flew off the handle. Now we got this one. This one's pretty good. It's really heavy though. Alright, maybe don't go that close. Like, let's not sacrifice the camera. Ready?
Yeah.
probably not how you do it. How I do it though. Is that how you do it, babe?
Yeah.
That was a triple.
Triple deluxe.
Yeah, see? Triple A. We've been finding with the cubic mini, if we do some like really big juicy ones, well, this is not a juicy log by any means, but for the cubic mini, this is a juicy log.
Redo.
You want to put a juicy log on your cubic mini.
Show us a juicy log.
This right here is a juicy log. We like to stuff our cubic mini full of them before this.
Take 3.
This right here's juicy log.
She can't say that with a straight face.
Impossible. You guys get the point, all right?
Well, she's gonna fill that little pail up right there, milk crate, and then we'll have a nice warm fire. Oh, this is all dusty. Here, let me help you with that. Ah, there we go. That looks better.
We usually use like 3/4 of a crate in the evenings, which is an awful lot.
Yeah, it's about 1/100th of a quart of wood. Look at that skill that she has there. She wields that axe. She's definitely akin to Paul Bunyan.
Oh, I've been practicing.
Or Paula Bunyan.
Paula la Bunyan. Paula has bunions. I want to show you my left hand. This looks really awkward, but I've been practicing.
Damn, she's lethal with that.
Look, I got 2.
Man, when the zombies start walking around, they've got no chance with this lady.
I definitely would be more accurate with like an axe, baseball bat, over like a gun.
Or a hockey stick.
A hockey stick. Anything I could swing and wield.
Yeah, accuracy.
We should get to work.
Now we're gonna get back to our little, it's a pretty big greenhouse. We've got all the corners staked out. I've got stakes where all the little holes are gonna go for vertical supports, and now we're gonna start digging on those spots so that we can put our supports down in the ground. Almost done with the last one. What's nice about these holes is they got a lot of rock in them, so they should be pretty sturdy to hold up these vertical beams for this little passive solar greenhouse. Woohoo! Got it! Nice. All the holes are done, y'all.
I did 2! Brian did 7!
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. I was doing with all my might.
You did a good job, though.
I'd say.
I'd say too. You did a really good job.
Really nice and tidy.
They are tidy holes. Mine are messy holes. Oh, it's dusty. All right, what's next?
Well, I just started cleaning this stuff up because there's leaves and stuff everywhere.
Cool. I'm gonna get my tools picked up and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do for this side. Yeah.
Now that was a productive day.
neighbor just stopped by, said that there's a wildland fire.
What?
Yeah, there's a fire to the east of us. I'm gonna go fly the drone and check it out real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, do you need me to do anything?
Yeah, can you help me get the drone stuff?
Yeah.
What's your emergency?
I'd like to report a wildfire.
Where's the fire located, sir?
It's to the east of our property by about a quarter mile.
Oh, we already have that one reported.
That's nice. Would you like my report?
Sure.
We have approximately about 1,000-foot flame front, and it's moving about 1 to 2 miles an hour, covering about 20 acres right now. It's mainly in the understory that's involved. It appears that the winds are to the east-southeast, and there are a few farmhouses about a half mile to the east of the flame front.
Oh shoot, we didn't know that.
Yeah, I just flew my drone to the scene so I'd have the full picture. Could you please upgrade this alarm to a wildland urban interface and dispatch as many wildland crews as you have in the area?
Yes, sir. Just upgraded the alarm. Crews should be there in just a few moments.
Thank you so much. I'll meet the crews at the road and guide them in. I'm in a SUV.
Sounds good. I'll let them know you'll be waiting at the intersection.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Pumper 603 from dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch. Pumper 603 here.
We just upgraded this alarm to a wildland urban interface. Reported farmhouses to the east and southeast of the incident. Local residents will meet you at the intersection in a tan SUV.
Received, dispatch. Almost there.
The blaze was under control within a few hours, and the local assistant fire chief let us know he was personally staying for fire watch throughout the night.
Sharpie! I got you the dirty one.
Thank you.
I want you to make sure you get the dirty one.
Thanks. You have your pro on?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I can get it.
What?
You want me to hold that?
Yeah, I was gonna have you stand on it.
Where the hell are the clamps?
I could use the clamps.
I can stand on it. Let me get my ear probe. I have fire retard pants on.
You have fire retard pants? The pants are fire retard.
That took a while.
That blade's getting dull.
Oh no!
Yeah.
We love that blade.
I know we do. It's lasted us for one of the 2 years for the conversion.
Right? Gosh darn.
Gosh darn is
Do we
right.
have to cut any more?
Yeah. Over on scene.
On scene.
Yeah.
Powered by the bus. Oh, I dropped part. Alright. I'm gonna take this.
Yeah. Because we need the power of the bus to power this on scene.
Right.
Right.
Alright, you tell me if I'm gonna trip on something?
You're doing good. You got a rock pile behind you.
Oh no. Going the wrong way. Alright, I'm going this right now. Rolling.
Rolling. Hammer. I would ask for the big axe, but it's broken still.
Keep on hammering this.
I know.
You're doing really good though, I can tell. Yeah. Stop!
Nice. Let's go a little bit more.
It looks like you're talking a rock. It's not going any deeper. It's not going any deeper. It's still...
That'll be fine.
I'd say so.
All right, now let's cut that one.
An alley.
Yeah, that was a good timber, wasn't it?
All the rocks we've collected. That's a lot of rocks.
So this one's got to be 8 feet.
You got a line on that one?
I'm gonna get started.
Oh, it's already cut.
It's cut, but it has to stay up 6 inches, so I didn't put the 6-inch line. Quality control steps in and takes charge. Thank you so much
No, I was saying it's already cut, so you don't have to cut it.
for your service.
You get your shit together with the line, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I might as well try to pound this in somewhat level too while I'm at it.
That's what I was thinking.
Dang old optical illusion here. Or on there.
There's all the hills.
Yeah. We'll get it started and then we'll move it a little bit more.
Well, we lost daylight pretty quick, so we're packing up and we'll be back at it tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're gonna put the posts in